Alright, so today we're gonna talk about something controversial about Nintendo. Let's be honest, Nintendo games have not been great on the sports aspect, at least for the Nintendo Switch. All the Mario games that are sports related have been really lackluster, and Nintendo Switch Sports falls in that category as well. As unfortunate it is to see, Nintendo Switch Sports honestly isn't been that fun. And this creator right here actually did a video on it as well. I kind of agree with this point already with Nintendo Switch Sports being a failure to the Wii Sports games, but at the same time I'm really curious to see what their opinion is on this.
The Wii Sports series is one of the most beloved Nintendo franchises of
Yes
all
sir,
time.
it is. We love the Wii Sports series. I love the Wii Sports
Simplicity
series. Wii Sports
and
Resort is so
addictive
fun,
gameplay
bro.
loop, while the sequel was loved for innovating the formula, the amount of sports, and adding hours of playtime with its skill rating and stamp system.
Of course.
Even Wii Sports Club, the HD remake of the original.
All right. Let's not give Wii Sports Club some credit here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that you probably don't know what Wii Sports Club is. Wii Sports Club came on the Wii U, and it was its attempt to put the Wii Sports series back on the map once again. It was kind of a failure, if I'm being honest here. I barely played it. It was nice graphically, but it wasn't even that great.
After the release of the HD remake in 2013,
yeah,
the series went silent.
It did
Most
go
likely
silent.
due to the fact that the motion control fad of the Wii had long died out. Many fans, however, continue to play these games and hoped for another entry on the Nintendo Switch.
And many creators do actually still play these games now because like there's a lot of streamers and content creators who very much still play the Wii Sports series and do like cool challenges like them. I honestly personally want to do it too, to be more like in tune of that kind of Wii Sports era. And Wii games also in general. There's a couple good Wii U games, but that's for a different video. I was so hyped for this game, bro. I was so hyped for this game.
Under a new name.
Bought it frame one, day one.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yeah.
What is that?
I want to give my quick opinions real quick. So this is what I think two of the reasons why this game didn't really succeed. One of the reasons is there wasn't a very diverse amount of games. I think that everyone can already see that there weren't enough sports and there's only 6, I believe 7 now, inclusion of golf just recently. But there wasn't really, it was just like bare bones, honestly. And it takes so slow of time to actually put these games out. I swear, like all the additional stuff in DLC. My second thing is I feel like the online mode wasn't expansive enough. Like all the gifts you can get and all the things you can unlock, like the suits and everything like that, clothing items and your accessories, were great. I just feel like locking it for a certain amount of time in a window doesn't work for Nintendo. You have games like Overwatch, Fall Guys, all those other games that you can just do well in, and obviously over time, if you get more crowns or whatever this point system may be, you can unlock a new item or something like that. With Nintendo, I feel like it just doesn't work. Nintendo has been always prioritizing just having fun in the gameplay itself, rather than just, kind of paywalling its way or making you do excessive amount of things to unlock it. Some games do pretty well with it. I just feel like a game like Wii Sports shouldn't be locked up like that. It really shouldn't. I feel like it just like lacks its personality, your personality and everything.
From the trailer, the game looked really fun.
It did.
Sure, it was a shame that we wouldn't be returning to Woohoo Island, but hopefully
it's alright. I mean, Woohoo Island's amazing, but this looks really sick too.
Full of life and hold lots of fun to uncover secrets, just like Woohoo Island. The only thing I wasn't too excited about was how the game was only launching with 6 sports, with others.
Yeah,
like
that was kind of scary when I first remember that.
Nintendo sports titles have been having for the last couple of years, and I really wasn't too happy about this.
Exactly, you brought my point up earlier about all the Nintendo sports that just been like this, honestly, especially the Mario games. They have just been putting out like very minimal stuff and then add stuff later when the game is usually dead by then.
There are 7 sports to choose from in the game. Those 7 being tennis, chambara, soccer, volleyball, badminton,
where is it?
Bowling,
bowling, baby! I want to get my opinion on every single one too as well. I think obviously bowling, comparison to the past iterations, I know he's like comparing it as a game of its own. Bowling itself is actually really fun still. It's actually very fun. I think it's still as simplistic and easy as it is. I think bowling works really well. Chambada is pretty fun. I think it's more fun than actually does the sword play, honestly, if I'm being honest. Volleyball feels fun. I feel like it's a little more you can have more free reign of your character. That'd be really nice. I also just think the rest of the sports are like, they're kind of, not necessarily forgettable, but they're not as enjoyable as a few. That's just me though.
I don't think it lives up to its previous iteration, which I'll elaborate more on later. The sport is fun. The inclusion of 3 different sword types allows.
Yes and no. I think the reason it doesn't live up to what it was before, I think the mode itself, as you just duel against your opponent in the arena, that's exactly the same. I feel like it's exactly the same, but better. It's upgraded. But swordplay as a whole, because there's 2 different sections to it, I believe. You have the adventure mode and everything like that. They needed that. I feel like in this game, this is like a cool island that you were ready to explore, but you just don't have to get to explore it. You just like don't ever get to explore it at all. I don't know. It's kind of stinks.
You can fight Matt if you input the right combination before the match.
Yo, Matt's in the game, or is that just like somebody saying he's Matt? I actually have no clue, generally. I thought Matt was not in the game at all.
While the majority of soccer is based around using actual buttons on the controller.
Yeah, I agree. Soccer isn't that great.
Side mode. The actual sport itself is pretty boring.
It is kind of boring because it just like you can get it back and forth, and most of the time it just ends in a stalemate, like either 1-1, 0-0, 2-2. It doesn't feel like it has a lot great going on for it. Dude, volleyball, if you get really good at volleyball, you can go crazy. You just never lose. Like the volleys, you go back and forth. It's, oh my god. I swear, if you block every single one and you have a good defender, dude, on a volleyball, it was actually, I agree, is a great addition to the game. Very memorable, I must admit. I know I may or may not say that it was that great or something like that, but I think it actually is a little bit more memorable than I think it was. I actually had a lot of fun. I had a lot fun with bowling, volleyball, and then badminton was pretty fun. I just wasn't very good at it.
Perfectly fine with having one of the sports be similar to another, but this game only launched with 6. It feels like such a
I agree with that. This is... Honestly, in the 3 there is like tennis, table tennis, and badminton. Table tennis is the best one, we're being honest here. It's just like it's so fast paced and so competitive. Tennis is pretty good. I think pretty good in this game, better than the Wii one. And then badminton is good. It's just not I don't know, those 2 other ones are just a little bit higher in general.
For the last of the sports that
bowling, baby. We'll see what we gotta say about this.
The only I said that bowling felt a little better in that game than it does in this one. And if I hadn't finally realized my Joy-Con's motion detection was broken when I went back to this game for this video, I probably would have said that again. But after playing this sport with my left Joy-Con, I pretty quickly realized that something was very wrong with my right one. Bowling in this game feels fantastic.
Thank you. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't leave me hanging here, man. I was like, please don't leave me hanging. I was like, and I feel like this is just a lot more fluid. I feel like it's a lot more enjoyable. The special lanes are actually really sick. They make a nice twist to it. I was like, I feel like all 3 of the games have done a really good job at bowling.
Curving the ball is incredibly responsive.
Yep.
The pins feels amazing. And the online survival bowling was a great way to translate.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite modes.
It really was a shame to not see more side modes for this.
Yeah, that's maybe you know, I'm thinking about this more. Maybe I'm a Nintendo apologist. Maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I'm an apologist for a lot of things. This isn't me as a person. I think this is more a person thing than like a Nintendo thing. I just think it's an apologist in general. Most times. There are some things that are clearly terrible, but I mean, you guys probably have stronger opinions on this though, about each mode. I do agree though, special mode is an amazing mode, and they definitely needed more kind of special modes in this game.
This iteration of golf features 21 holes.
Is it 21 holes? Really? Damn! You think Woohoo Island will ever come back? I actually very much enjoy Woohoo Island. I think that step past it, you're like, oh, they want to have their own iteration of a game. Maybe I'll go boot up with some Wii Sports Resort later and go play some Woohoo Island. That was... My favorite one was definitely the dog fights, but I think just plain riding in general was really fun. It takes you back on a peaceful day, you know.
On a brighter note, though, playing online for golf was actually a lot of fun.
Okay.
Like bowling, they added a survival golf mode for online play, which sees every player playing at the same time, with the winner being the one who gets the ball in the hole in the least amount of swings.
Okay, that makes sense, like how normal golf works. Okay.
I think now is a perfect time to get into the negative aspect.
He's about to go in the negative zone.
Sports game. First off, we have the Mii's, an absolute staple of the Wii Sports series. It was so fun to create a Mii of yourself, a friend.
Yup, it was. Yeah, to see myself in the game and like do some stupid shit all the time, bro. It was fun. And then make random storylines too. Did you guys ever do that? Did you guys ever make random storylines of yourself while playing in the Wii Sports, something like that? Like, for example, bam, you're going on a journey in the Sword Play or something like that, and you're about to go take out these evil ninjas, evil clan, and everything like that off the bridge. And then you go even further to go fight the boss at the end of it. Am I the only one who feels this way? Do I sound like an idiot? I really, please sympathize with me. Please, somebody out there agrees with me and the same thing as me, please.
The sports mates, however, are kind of lifeless.
Yeah, I mean, bros is like generic. They're like the AI. They're like AIs, bro. They're like AIs, honestly.
However, once I unlocked the hat, I learned that only sports mates could wear facial accessories.
Yeah!
So if I wanted to say, make use of 75% of the customization options, I was gonna need.
Dude, that was made me upset, man. Why do like a lot of accessories just are not for the Mii's? And I think that's what I meant by earlier. That was what I was trying to figure out the point of being paywall and stuff like that. Dude, so the Miis can't get anything half the time. They're really pushing the aspect of, hey, bro, ditch the damn Mii. Like, we put it in here just for you in this case only. But hey, if you wanna do all these accessories and stuff like that, you're gonna have to use these our new anime boys right here. All right. We created some hard work at that. Bro, look at his face. Bro, no one wanna play him. Do you guys really enjoy this? I think most people don't, honestly.
As what made these games so fun was being able to play as my goofy little Mii characters. Like
Exactly.
Peter Griffin. I can understand pushing for.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Peter Griffin thing is kind of just a meme that she's trying to get people to relate on. I kind of don't care about Peter Griffin at all, or any of those kind of meme things. This is me though.
On the topic of the cosmetics, though, I think they're amazing and really help those who enjoy using the sportsmates have their characters stand out more as the base customization for them.
I mean, yeah.
But the only way you can earn these cosmetics is by playing online.
Exactly, and there's the other issue: playing online. Playing online is fun and everything, but having to go online and actually do well instead of just like, being bad as the person you are, it's not a fun thing. Not a fun thing. They definitely dropped the ball a lot on this. They definitely could have gave you some things offline, if anything.
The only way to
this game shouldn't be purely online.
Every time you completed a round of one of the sports, your ranking would go up or down, depending on how well you did. With tennis, baseball, and boxing, having you go up against stronger opponents, the higher.
Yeah.
In Switch sports, however, there is no offline rating system.
No.
If you're playing a game like tennis or Chambara that sees you facing off against an opponent, you just choose one of 3 difficulties, which is really lame. My absolute favorite part of Wii Sports Resort was trying to climb to the top of the ranking of a sport.
And that's the spark that they're also missing as well. Just climbing up as a ranking is always a fun thing to do. Like, side note to this, the pro badges and pro league and everything, I kind of want to go out of my way and get a pro league on every single sport. I feel like it won't be that hard, right? As the Switch being one of the most accessible consoles there is since the Wii, like, let's think about it. You can improve this with sales like a game like Pokemon. Pokemon's had amazing sales for the Switch games they've released so far. It's because it's easily accessible. It's really good. You can take it anywhere you go and stuff like that. Like, having not enough modes. Like, this game could have been the third rep. Could have been better than the rest of them. The issue is that they didn't. Oh my God! They didn't realize that the accessibility that they have right now, and they didn't take the opportunity of it. Yeah, I hated Cole's face, bro. Let's look at him. This is an annoying ass guy,
Sports like badminton and tennis could have had training modes, like from the.
Oh yeah, training modes, dude. Dude, people who do challenges like who go for platinum medals and everything like that, training mode is the best place to do it. I totally forgot about that. Like, there's so many. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
The lack of side modes really makes it impossible for me to say this game features the best versions of Chambara and bowling because there's so much missing content. The Wii Sports series has always had a distinct art style, one that fit really well with the simplicity of the.
We talking about the art style? I guess I haven't thought about that either.
This art style has always been a huge part of the game's charm, but in Nintendo Switch Sports, pretty much all of the series' charm is lost, and not just in the art style either. Just look at bowling. Everyone remembers the little goofy.
Yay! I'm gonna talk about the art real quick. The series still works as it's almost like a reboot and most of the newer console, and kind of doesn't necessarily have the same charm, and that's why I think some people don't feel like it's a true successor of the Wii Sports Resorts. I kind of like the idea of the graphics and art they do for this game, honestly. I can definitely see where he is coming from and how people feel about, like, they lose the charm of art style and everything like that.
And despite Spoko Square being extremely detailed and lively, you only get to see bits of it in the background.
Yeah, you don't get to see the whole map at all. Like, you didn't see, like, building from building and everything like that, but you never get to fly on it. There we go, like that!
The exploration of that game is what brought Woohoo Island to life.
Dude, they didn't have like pilots or anything like that, or the flight mechanic in Woohoo Island. Woohoo Island will not be remembered the same way as today. Like, being able to sport inside a volcano. Inside a volcano is crazy, man. What could have been an amazing game?
Do you enjoy Nintendo Switch Sports? Do you think it lives up to the other Wii Sports games? Leave a comment. I read.
And he's right. Do you guys think it? Both of those things. I don't think it lives up to the Switch Sports or Wii Sports legacy. However, it's a fun game. I do think it's a fun game. Go comment and discuss that in his video itself. Give him some love. Mariomikester. I took a quick look a little bit ago. He has like this new. Ooh, wait. Mr. Marbro's You Bad, and then a bunch of other stuff as well. If you guys have the time and go check out his channel, please do. Oh yeah, if you like these kind of reaction videos, make sure you guys go check out my other reaction videos right now before the video ends. Before the video ends, go! Hurry!